Welcome to the Daughter Arise channel. My name is Yvonne, and this channel is all about bringing you content surrounding childhood sexual abuse. On this channel, I share things to do with my experiences, things that I found in the aftermath that were hard and difficult, also things that I found encouraging and hopeful. I also share news stories on this channel about childhood sexual abuse and add my thoughts and commentary to it. And I also interview other survivors and their supporters in hopes of raising awareness about how child sexual abuse affects lives. So if this is the type of content that you are looking for, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you can be notified of any new uploads. And if you like the content, hit the thumbs up button, because also that helps people to know that this channel is out there in the YouTube space. So in today's story, it's basically an update on a previous story I did about Bernadette Walker. I will leave a link to it at the top of this video here. Her father has been found guilty of murdering her, even though they have not found her body. So this is just an update from Cambridge Police, their website. I will leave a link to it in the description box below. A man murdered his daughter and then hid her body after she made allegations of sexual abuse against him. Scott Walker was found guilty of killing 17-year-old Bernadette Walker at Cambridge Crown Court, despite her body never being found. It is still not known how Bernadette, known as B, met her fate, but last confirmed sighting of her alive was when Scott picked her up from her parents' home in Warrington, Peterborough on Saturday the 18th of July last year. She had been there as a result of the allegations she made the previous day against the person she knew as Dad, but was not her biological father. For several weeks, Scott and his former partner, Bernadette's mother, Sarah, deceived friends, family and the police by laying a false trail to suggest B was alive and had run away from home. But Scott was found guilty of murder and 2 counts of perverting the course of justice, relating to providing false information to police and sending messages from Bernadette's phone. Her mother, Sarah Walker, had previously admitted perverting the course of justice by sending messages from B's phone and providing false information to the police, without knowing B was dead and with the intention to cover up the sexual allegations against Scott. However, today she was found guilty of alternative charges of perverting the course of justice, which were identical to the charges she admitted, but with the knowledge that B was dead. Detective Inspector Justice Jenkins from the Beds, Cams and Herts Major Crime Unit said, "I am pleased we have been able to get justice for B after what has been such tragic circumstances. I just hope now we may get the answers we need to be able to find her and lay her to rest. If anyone has any information about this investigation which may help us find B, please get in touch. We may never know the truth about what Scott did and why, but we do know B had made allegations of abuse against him. My plea to anyone who has been subject to abuse is to speak to us. B thought she could confide in her own mother, who should have been able to protect her, but instead she met a tragic end." Both Scott and Sarah Walker will be sentenced at Cambridge Crown Court on the 10th of September. So as you heard in just that summary of the story that I have read, I will leave a link to it in the description box below. Scott Walker has been found guilty of her murder, and Sarah Walker has been found guilty of perverting the course of justice. So both of them are going to be sentenced for both of those crimes. Also, as well, Scott has been sentenced for perverting the course of justice as well. It is just a sad and tragic end for B. I really do feel this really heavy on my heart for her. All she wanted to do was to tell the truth about what happened to her, and this is how she has met her demise. Also as well, just having that piece of information about the fact that Scott Walker wasn't even her real father, but she looked to him as a father. She called him Dad and everything. And to have him betray her like that, and her mother, not protect her, it's really shocking, it's really sad. But I just second the sentiments of D.I. Jenkins, and I hope that now that they realise, there's no way out of this situation for them, that one of them will tell the police where her body is, so that her family, her brother, her grandparents can lay her to rest and, start their process of grieving.